Then it was Stanley threading the needle. Check this out. Nicely done there to Brandon Smith over the middle. Smith expected to be one of his favorite targets this fall. Adam Rosso is at the practice. He brings us more about Stanley and the new look passing game.
It's the final spring football practice of 2019 for the Hawkeyes, and on display, quarterback Nate Stanley, who's coming into his third season as a starter. Stanley trying to develop a new repertoire with some tight ends and receivers he's not familiar with, but it's pretty clear this is going to be a work in progress all the way into the fall.
They've all stepped up. Brandon, Amir, Nico. They've all done a great job at stepping up, doing what they need to do. Tyrone as well. He's done a great job, and then Nate Weeding and some of the younger guys at tight end. They're battling and competing every single day. So for them to continue to build that mental processing out on the field, is something that's big to make sure that we're on the same page. Based off the coverage.
He tells us what he sees, and we relay the message. Back to him. What we see, and he tells us what's going on out there. We take his tools and we use them out there and implement the game. It makes us play faster, and it helps every receiver out there evolve. So I would say we evolved and our chemistry has gotten a lot better.
It's all about the growth, and you're measuring almost every guy out there. So how much can we improve? And then also, as I said, I think with this team especially, there's a lot of growth that we can. I don't want to say anticipate, but hope for, certainly in August.
The Hawkeyes defense led by A.J. Epinesa a couple steps ahead of the offense all evening long. That's pretty standard over here during spring ball in Iowa City. The Hawks now put the pads away until August when they return for fall camp. Reporting from Iowa City, Adam Rosso for Hawkeye Headquarters.
Thank you, Adam. Now, tonight was game number 19 on the season for the River Bandits, but it was their very first game of the season at home at Modern Woodman Park. So far this season, the River Bandits were right at the 500 mark, 9 wins, 9 losses, as they took on the Clinton Lumber Kings. Baseball in Davenport, let's get to it. And what a way to get things going. How about some fireworks on display at Modern Woodman Park this evening? Great work on the mound early on in the first inning. Cody Deason comes up with 1. How about 2? You know what? Why not 3 strikeouts as he gets the side? Lumber Kings had 2 runners on, but he strikes out the side. There does Cody Deason, and he gets out of a jam. Bottom half, David Hensley with the ground ball, but the throw gets away, and that would bring in 2 River Bandits, and they had themselves a 2-0 lead. Top of the second, more dominance from Cody Deason. How about 3 more strikeouts? Make it 6 strikeouts in 2 innings. He finished with 8 strikeouts overall. Top of the fourth, Bandits up 3-0. Ricardo Cespedes with the base hit there. That drives in 2 for the Lumber Kings. And it was a 3-2 game on the scoreboard. Late innings, it's still 3-2 Bandits. Burlington trailing 1-0 in Wisconsin in the 5th. Major League action, Cubs down 3-2 in the 3rd out in the desert. Reds up 6-1 in St. Louis in the 8th. Rough night for the White Sox. Tigers up 10-4 in the 6th inning on the south side. Still ahead, we will hear from the first-round draft picks from the Hawkeyes. That's next. You're watching Fox 18 News at 9. Yes. Yeah, I probably don't even worry about the tag. Yeah, I'll go to the desk though. Yes. Thank you, Mike. Yeah. Thanks.
Fox 18 Sports continues with Jay Kidwell.
Well, last night was a tremendous night for the Iowa football program as their two-star tight ends, both first-round picks. The NFL journey begins now for Noah Fant and TJ Hawkinson. Here's what they said on their big night in Nashville.
Honestly, I had no idea where I was going to go at the beginning of this draft. No one really does. I mean, Kyler probably knew where he was going to go, but I really had no idea. There's so many people that I'm going to be able to meet, and so many people that look at the game differently than I'm used to, and I'm open. I'm an open book, and I want to write that down, and I want to see what happens.
I came in tonight I wasn't so worried about what number it was, what pick it was. I wanted to go to a team that fit me and what I do, and I fit into their scheme really well, and also I like their coaches, and Denver was the perfect fit for me. I love, going on a visit there. I love their coaches. I love their offensive scheme. I love the players that they have on the team, and they got great pieces. So I'm definitely very excited.
Good reason to be excited. Now, at 12 years old, Julian Vandervelde was a power-hitting first baseman for the Davenport East Little League team, competing in the 2000 Little League Baseball World Series. He was a standout football player at Davenport Central and a 3-year starter for the Hawkeyes. But for Julian, there was nothing quite like NFL Draft Day. Here's Dan Vasco.
It's every football player's dream.
The Green Bay Packers select Josh Jackson, D-back, Iowa.
Hearing their name called on draft day.
It's definitely very surreal to get that phone call, to see your name go up on the screen, and and hear them call you out on TV and everything.
Former NFL lineman Julian Vandervelde remembers it well, becoming a Philadelphia Eagle 8 years ago.
At that point, I was just I was in a fog, right? Like, I can't believe it. This is really happening. And, of course, surrounded by my family, that was the best place for me to be, because I was able to just kind of, share that special moment with the people who had, stuck with me and been with me through the whole process. Your support network is so important growing up in that football lifestyle, and it's not an easy thing to do, but you got to have good people around you, and I was glad to have them all there for me on that day.
But before the celebration came anxious hours of waiting.
I remember watching the first day, just knowing nothing was going to happen, and getting to that second day and kind of isolating, myself in my house with my immediate family, and not really sure what was going to happen.
And after the first 4 rounds, Vandervelde still had no clue where he might end up.
You get phone calls from a bunch of different places, saying, well, we think we're going to pick you here, we think we're going to pick you there. And things can change at the drop of a hat if somebody's available at a certain place that they didn't think was going to be.
And then just like that, his wait was finally over.
I got the call about 3 picks ahead of mine, from my agent. He's like, listen, there's, these 4 teams in a row. We think one of them is going to pick you. And so I was just kind of on the edge of my seat at that point. And sure enough, 2 picks later, he called me up, said, hey, the Eagles are going to take you.
Philadelphia selected Vandervelde in the 5th round of the 2011 NFL Draft, a dream come true for the former Davenport Central Blue Devil and Iowa Hawkeye.
It was a very exciting time. I'd gone out to visit Philadelphia, so I felt pretty comfortable with the coaching staff and in the locker room and at the practice facility. It was a good time, a day I'll always remember.
And this year, several former Hawkeyes are hoping to experience that once-in-a-lifetime moment.
My advice to other guys who are kind of stepping into that position is just to relish the moment, savor it. It's one of those things where you get one shot at it, and when it happens, it's not like anything else.
And with one of those picks being made in Rock Island, they just might hear their name called from right here in the Quad Cities.
It's about time, honestly. You think about the history of the NFL and the part that Rock Island played in it. I think it's been a long time coming.
Reporting in Rock Island, I'm Dan Vasco.